Yes, my name is Chandra and I am a technology explorer. In this Flowable series, today we are going to talk about DMN task, basically how we can do a decision matrix, and based on that decision matrix, the outcome will be applied to the workflow. Okay, let's go directly to the demo. So we are in the Flowable modeler again, and we'll hit create process, DMN task demo. Okay, so again, for a decision, right, you need some variables or form, right? Basically these variables will drive how the workflow will work, right? So for that, let's first of all add, okay, provide inputs. Provide inputs, and then we'll go to our activities and we'll say decision task, right? This is the decision task, and we'll connect this decision task to our input task. Whatever inputs we are getting, that will be supplied to this decision activity, DMN task. It will give you one output, one or more than one also it can give. So let's put a manual task to validate DMN output. Okay, and then we will close it. Okay, now let's try to save it. Now again we got the validation result. It is saying that no decision tables or decision service reference key is defined, okay, on this DMN activity. So that means if we go and select this one, we have a decision table reference, right? This reference we have to select. For example, when I clicked here, it is saying that no reference selected and it folder doesn't contain any decision table. So what we need to do is we'll say new decision table, and decision table name it is asking. So let's say DMN demo. Okay, DMN demo and DMN demo. Let's create the decision table. So here you can see, right, new input is there and new input here, right, output. Basically we are saying that column level, again let's think about Excel analogy. So what we are saying is age, variable name is age, and it's of type number, and let's save it. And output would be is allowed, right? And let's give the variable name also as is allowed, and it would be a boolean. Okay, save it. Now this is our columns, right? These two, input column and output column, right? And here we will start adding our rows. So if age is suppose 70, right, and here it is, you can see the operator comes in, right? We are saying if age is greater than equal to 70, I am saying not allowed. Okay, then we'll add more row, right? Add rule. Basically all the rules are coming in. So we are saying if age is greater than 70, greater than equal to 70, not allowed. If age is 20, right, and if I am saying if age is less than 20, not allowed. Let's add one more rule, and we are saying if age is greater than equal to 20, right? Again we need to see the rules precedence as well. So rules always start from the top. Basically it will see if it hits this first rule, it will come out of this DMN. Okay, for example, if I have given 80, it will just first check, okay, it is greater than equal to 70, then it will come out, right? And if I am giving 60, so what it will do, right? It will first check this rule whether the 60 is greater than equal to 70, no, and go to the next rule, is this less than 20, no, and then it will come here. So basically this decision you are defining, right, or the rule set, you should cover each and every rules based on your input parameters. Otherwise your workflow will throw exception that there is no output matching this given input. Okay, so now we have got our data, we are passing age and we'll get whether it is allowed or not. So you can have multiple items as well, inputs as well. So here is this plus button, right? You can add plus button, for example gender, right? Just a hypothetical situation I am saying, right? Gender I'm saying, and we can define our allowed values. So for example we are saying male, we are saying female, oh my bad, is saying female, right? And then do not want to answer. Okay, so this way we can give the allowed values as well, but it is optional. Okay, so save it. Now you can see, right, it is a combination. So what I am saying is if I am male and greater than equal to 70 is not allowed, right? And if it is female and less than 20, not allowed, and then male and greater than equal to 20, allowed. Okay, so let's save it, right? Save and close editor. Now you can see it has the decision table reference, right? Now let's validate, it is working fine. Let's save it. Okay, so now we'll download this, and we have to download our decision as well, right? Because we are going to put it in our engine, and we'll download this as well. So this will be downloaded as .dmn. Okay, now in IntelliJ again, so my process will go here. So this is the process XML, and I will just put it here. Now where the DMN will go, okay, so we'll not be putting it with processes. We need to create a new folder here. This is important. You need to create new folder called as DMN and put it this DMN here. Okay, okay, so now we have added the workflow as well as the DMN. Let's start our server. So we are in Flowable dashboard, and here we'll go to the repository, and let's see here, right? Did we get our DMN task demo? Yes, we got it. Let's see the workflow image. So we have provide inputs, then decision, and then validate DMN. Let's initiate a process, and let's see the workflow image. It is waiting for the inputs. So let's provide the variables here. So again, to reference it, I'll go to a modeler. So it is looking for age and gender. Okay, so let's add the age, and age is of type number, right? We'll say integer, and we'll give the value as suppose 80. Now add variable. Now it is looking for gender as well, and I am seeing gender as string only, and I will say male. Okay, add variable. Let me quickly check what we have again. So male. Okay, that's fine. So both the inputs we have provided, age and gender, that is required for decision. We'll mark this task as complete. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we have validated DMN output as the outstanding task. Let's first see the workflow image. Yeah, this is correct. We'll go check the variables. Okay, perfect. So what we are saying is that age is 80, gender is male, and we got the is allowed as false. Oh, this is matching, right? Now let's see with age less than 20 and female. Okay, initiate process. So age again as integer, I'm giving less than 820, right? And we'll add the gender, and gender this time we are adding female, right? Female and less than 20. So let's add this complete task. Again, let's view the task, validate DMN, and you can see it is false. Okay, let's try over the third rule. Initiate the process, and we'll provide age. I'm saying age as 25, right? And I'm putting gender as male, right? So we'll put this one, right? And we'll say complete task in view task. So variables, so is allowed is true. So in this way we have seen how we are capturing the input, right, in the form of user data using a form, right, which we can capture from either our UI or we can capture from a service. It doesn't matter, right? All we need is the variable should be present in the execution. Okay, now let's complete this task. So this time I'll show you what will happen if I am not meeting with the rules, okay, or that combination is not there. So I'll do one thing, right? I'll add age, I'll put it as integer again, and I'm saying 25, right? And then add a gender, and gender I'm putting female, right? Okay, so if you see, right, 25 and female, right? So 25 is not matching this criteria, right? And 25 is not matching this one. Here it is greater than equal to 20, it is going here, but female is not there, right? So let's see what will happen. Okay, I'll mark the complete task completed successfully. But if I click on view task, it is saying validate DMN output, and you can see we don't have the result, right? So open this one. So this was the DMN, right? Now let's see properties. Okay, so you can see here, right, throw error if no rules were hit, right? Because this was not checked, so it was not throwing. Now it depends upon our needs, right? Whether we want to avoid that condition, skip that condition, or we want to stop our execution. Okay, let's see one thing, right? If I am saying throw rules, and I'll just put save, let's download this one. Okay, and let's go to the finder, we'll copy it. Let's restart. Okay, let's run the same steps again. Now you can see the version is now increased, version 2. Initiate process. Okay, provide inputs, variables, right? We'll say age as integer 25, and we are saying gender, and this time again we are reproducing the same scenario. We are reproducing the same scenario. Age variable. Now complete task. Okay, I've hit the complete task, but nothing has happened, right? Let's go to IntelliJ. Okay, now you can see the error has occurred, right? Because if you see here, right, DMN decision with key did not hit any rules for the provided input. Okay, so it has stopped the execution. So this was all about our DMN task demo. I'll see you in the next session. Thanks a lot for watching the video.